I have a surprise for you. We hatched. Okay guys, so with all the craziness in the world today, I'm going to show you a happy video. So we're going to put to the test if you hatch or incubate pointy eggs, they're most likely to be a rooster. If you incubate rounded eggs, they're more likely to be a hen. So granted, we only have 2 in the incubator, and you're not going to see the results probably for a couple months. So stay tuned. This video is just a happy video on baby chickens and hatching, and these little guys right here. Hi, chickens. And there's turkeys. So stay tuned for the video. You're going to see something very cute and very sweet. And what can go wrong with baby chickens? I mean, how can you be in a bad mood with that, right? So this is a non-mechanical egg incubator. So what that means is basically there is no moving parts. There is nothing that turns the egg for you. So you do need to turn them yourself. So my mom gave me this years ago. Thank you, Mommy. It has hatched a ton of babies. So this is the grate. This is where the eggs are going to sit on. These are the there's 3 of them, water channels. So you put water in here to keep the moisture level up, because under a hen, it's actually very moist. So it keeps the egg healthier. And then we have a puppy chewed on thermometer, but still works. So that's going to go in here. So, yeah, normally I would leave this overnight to regulate the temperature. I have not adjusted the temperature knob at all since I used this last time. So it is very, very sensitive. This one is crazy. You basically just have to touch it just a little bit in either direction and it will change temperature. So this is the Little Giant. It's worked fantastic for me so far. So we are going to go see what we can do. I don't know if we have a lot of eggs, but we're going to go find out. Chester. So, okay guys, so I'm going to do a little experiment. And so this has come from birds right above my head. This has come from a long time ago that I go to the feed store during chick season and I buy chicks. Most of them are straight run or hatchery run or whatever they call them. Roosters and hens, so they're a mix. A lot of times they don't always have the pullets, and I really want laying hens. Well, then I found out what they do to the roosters as chicks. They can sex them when they're like tiny, when they're just itty bitty, maybe a day old, 2 days old, I think. Well, they oftentimes don't keep the roosters. They throw them in a bin and they get ground up into like this chick meal. Not really a fan of that. So I'm going to try basically hatching our own hens. I got curious and I thought, oh, well, there's got to be a way maybe to see if your eggs are hens or roosters before they hatch. That's a dummy egg. So I'm going to collect the eggs for today. That one's the other dummy egg. So, okay. Yeah, hi guys. They've already put themselves away. Okay, so I'm going to grab all these eggs, I want to do something that bit me in the keister before and put them in my pocket. Hi, turkeys. Hi, Ruckus. Okay, so when I get into, this is my tack room, as you can see, my painting gallery. I've got a couple commission pieces that I need to work on. So I have kind of paintings everywhere. Okay. So anyway, I got to thinking, what if there is some crazy way that you can tell if you're going to hatch males versus females or hens versus roosters? Got online, lo and be freaking hold. I don't know if this is an old wives' tale. I'm not sure, but I'm going to try it. So bear with me. This experiment is going to take a little bit, so I'm going to videotape this. This is the 5th of March. Yes, it's the 5th of March. I had to think about that. It's Thursday. If I can get these out of my pocket. So, what people are saying is that the pointier ended eggs are roosters. The rounded eggs are hens. They're saying it's like a pretty high 90s percentile that you can do that you can determine whether the sex before you hatch them. Sweet, I'm gonna try it. So I've had this incubator. My mommy bought it for me. Thank you, Mommy. It's a little giant. So what I've done is I've got it set, and right there it is set. It is right at 100, maybe 100 and a half. So maybe 100 and a quarter. All right, so I'm going to show you a comparison. Okay, if you can tell, I'm going to see, let's turn the light on. Okay, so we have 4 eggs. Actually, there's a 5th one. I already put one in the incubator yesterday. This one, sorry, my fingers are filthy. This one is pointy. This one's rounded. This one's rounded. This one, I'm not entirely sure. I might take him in and eat that one. But as you can see, there's a big difference. And I'm almost thinking this one looks a little bit more rounded, but I'm not 100%. So the theory is these two are going to turn out to be hens. This one will be a rooster. So I'm going to take these 2 away. They are going to be eaten for breakfast, and put the other 2 in the incubator. So how this guy works. So I had this heating for, I don't know, I think I had it heating up for like a day. I had to adjust it just slightly. And I'm going to open this very quickly. Okay, I'm going to turn everybody about 1/3 of a turn every day. So, and I would set you down, but I forgot my darn stand. So we're going to go 3. I could do this with one hand. 3, 5, and this one was, I believe, 3. Looks more like a 7. 3, 3. Ah, I know what it means. I can figure it out. All right. So also there are water trays in here. So each one of these are filled with water, and I'm going to close this back up very quickly. So each one of those are filled with water. The water, oh, I gotta turn the flash off. Holy cow. So the water acts like the hen's underside. So the hen, they're moist. I mean, they emit a little bit of moisture in their skin. So that kind of replicates the moisture environment that they need to hatch. So by turning the eggs, by turning the eggs a couple times a day, it kind of replicates what the hen does in the nest. So it makes the eggs not stick, or the embryo stick to one side of the egg. Now, the little white thing on the inside of the egg, a lot of people think it's like an umbilical cord or something. Well, it's not. It's just kind of like a ligament that holds things in place. So it tries to center that yolk, from what I've read. So I don't like it. I don't like the texture, whatever, but it's not an umbilical cord. So anyway, so it's going to take about 21 days, and I'm going to try to keep this around 100 to 101 degrees. And I will be back shortly. Well, you're going to see this all in one video, but it's going to be, well, it's going to be about 19, 20 days, maybe 19 days before the first one hatches. So yeah, this is going to be a long process. We're not going to know if they're going to be hens, because I don't know how to sex chicks, but it'll be interesting. So we should know, well, not too long after they hatch, you know, they'll start changing, but hopefully they're all going to be hens. Little excited for this, because I don't want to hatch roosters. So I'm going to take my eggs, put them back in my pocket. Tack room. Yeah, we have horses too. And I'm going to go out and feed these little monsters, and we will see you guys. Well, you're going to see me in just a few seconds, but for me, I'm going to see you in about 19 days. Good girl. Does that feel good? Yeah. Hi, honey. You're being evicted, and you're being evicted. Goodbye, boys. Hi, guys. All right. So it is, let's see, what is today? The 9th, so it's day 5 of the first egg that I put in the incubator. So I wanted to wait a couple more days to candle, but I can't wait. So the one that we put in here on the 3rd, and I can't get it much cooler in here, or excuse me, darker. So I'm going to take, oh, maybe get it brighter. Take the egg and candle, turn slightly. Oh, and unfortunately, maybe I'm just a couple days early, and I don't want to heat the egg up too much. Okay, we're going to put him back. I don't see any veins or anything growing in that egg yet. So I might be just a little bit early. We're going to do this one. Yeah, that one might be definitely a little bit early. So leave them in there, and we'll come back in a couple days and check them again. Okay, good morning, guys. So today's kind of an exciting day. We're gonna go check the eggs. We're gonna candle them and see if there's any babies inside. So we did one, we put one in on the 3rd, and by we, I mean you and I. And then we put the other 2, I think, on the 5th, so we have 3. So this might be a little interesting. All right, so here is, okay, I'm gonna turn off the light, but I use my little headlamp. So, and I have it on the lowest setting because I don't want to, and it gets hot, so I don't want to cook the poor eggs. Okay, so here's one. Oh, I don't see any difference in that one. Okay, so I just turned them this morning, so I'm going to be careful of how I put them back. This one was on the 5th. Ooh, okay. He might be fertile. So you see the vein, and that there's a lot. So half of it's a darker color now. So that looks good. It looks like it's a little bit bigger yolk. And here's the other one that we gathered on the 5th. Oh yeah, oh my gosh. I don't know if you could see this, but right here at the top, and right here on the side, and there's some veins growing right here. Okay, so I'm going to put them back really quickly. And turn the light back on. Eek! Okay, so I'm going to leave the other one in there a few more days just because I want to make sure that it's not, in fact, viable. So the other 2 that were done on the 5th, I think they're viable. So that's kind of exciting. So we'll see. I mean, my husband wanted me to put in the pointy eggs to kind of prove the theory, or hopefully, that they're roosters. And he goes, well, if they're roosters, we'll just eat them, which we could. But it's kind of hard if you hatch your own eggs to eat the babies. So, no, we're not eating babies. But it is kind of hard to, when you raise your own animals, to process them for food. Even our sheep. I mean, the lambs that we had, I try to distance myself to not make them friendly, but that's what we're in the business for, really. Personal business. So these are really exciting. I'm not going to do the pointy ones because I really don't want to have the chance of having another rooster as a pet because that could happen. But it looks to me that there's at least 2 of them in there that are viable. Normally I wait about a week, but I couldn't wait. So I waited 5 days on one and then a week on the one that we did on the 3rd. So, all right. I will keep you posted. There's more to come. Oh, hi guys. Okay, it's another exciting day. We're going to candle the eggs again. So this is the 2nd time. It's going to be day 12 for the first egg and day 10 for the 2nd egg. So we should be good to go on whether or not we can tell if they're indeed fertilized. So my hands are cold, so we're going to do this as quickly, oops, my glasses, as quickly as possible. And I'm just going to babysit the temperature slightly. Okay, so, all right, here goes. So on the last check that we did, if you remember, well, it was just a couple minutes ago for you guys. The one that we did first didn't look fertilized. And it still really doesn't. There's no veins. Oh, come on and focus, you bugger. There we go. So my hands are filthy. So there's no veins. There's nothing in there that would tell me it's fertilized. So I'm going to take it out because we should 100% be able to tell by now. So not feeling that one's fertilized. Oh, this one is. Okay. So I know it's not dark, but as you can see, if my phone would focus, come on, phone. There is an embryo in there. Come on, camera. So it's a couple different spots. It's really, really dark. So that one, I believe, is fertile. And since it's the middle of the day, it's not super dark. And I don't have my headlamp on high because it gets pretty hot. Okay, this one also is... Oh, there's definitely veins. Oh, 100%. Can you all see that? Yeah. Definitely fertile. So I'm going to put him back. And we didn't get him too hot, so I'm not worried about that, but yay! Okay, we have 2 viable eggs. That makes me pretty happy. All right. You'll see this very soon. I'm not going to candle again, probably. So we're just going to wait until the eggs get close to hatching, and you can actually hear the chicks chirp inside the eggs before they hatch. It's actually really cute. So, yep, they're fertilized, and I'm going to go ahead and dispose of the other one because it is, yeah, this guy is 100% not fertilized. It looks just like we put it in, and this one's been in there 2 days longer. So, yeah, that's okay, though. We got 2 viable ones that are looking pretty good. All right, I will, be back with you shortly. Okay, guys, I'm so sad to report that, so I came in this morning to turn the eggs, and I always check the temperature. And I came in and the temperature was 105. I don't know how long it was at 105. I don't know how it happened. I don't know if they're still alive, but I got it turned back down. And it seems to be steady at 100, maybe 99, 100. I do not know what happened. I must have bumped it when I was doing the candling. I'm not sure what happened. So, I'm just going to continue to, keep an eye on them and candle them in a week. I don't know if they're alive, but we'll see. And then my poor darling, turkey ended up dying as well. So it has not been a great day. So hopefully something good will come of this. Okay, guys. So for me right now, it is Friday. I got off work early. And I've been working outside for a couple hours, and it's 60 degrees. My hair is a mess. I am boiling hot. I actually had to stop because I was getting dizzy. It's crazy when you're used to 20 or 30 degree weather, and boom, all of a sudden we have 60. Oh, I'm dying. So, I'm going to candle the eggs again. This is going to be the last time. Hopefully they're still viable because the incubator got up to 104, 105. I have no idea how it did that. I I must have bumped it, or when I set the lid down to turn them, it got bumped somehow. I don't know. I'm hoping they're viable. So in a few days anyway, we're going to stop turning them to give the chicks time to like situate themselves in the eggs so they're able to hatch. So we're going to candle them. So turn off the light. And yeah, it's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's still pretty light. But I think I can give you a pretty good idea, and hopefully, fingers crossed, there's not going to be a whole lot of air or light around the embryo. So hopefully. Okay, again, these were all... Okay, turn it, I don't want it on the brightest setting. Okay. And it looks good. Okay, I'm feeling very hopeful. So I don't really know what that means. Oh, there's a little more, well, I don't know about this one. There's a little more air around this one than the other one, and they should be pretty close to the same. So I'm just gonna be hopeful that if they are viable, if they're still alive, that they're gonna be okay, because they got really hot, and again, I'm heartbroken. So, but now we have 19 meat chickens, and so we're gonna be processing them soon. But these guys, fingers crossed, guys, say a little prayer. I'm gonna, of course, know way before you guys, but you'll see the journey. So hopefully they're still alive. So, all right, see these guys shortly, hopefully. Hi. So, in lieu of the egg video, I bought chicks today. I'm so excited. I bought a lot more than I was planning on. We got a lot of ruckus in the background. I've got 10 meat chickens, so we're gonna process them probably in a couple months. They grow really super fast. They are Cornish cross. Then I also got a couple that lay olive colored eggs, so they lay green shelled eggs. And then we've got two black Jersey giants, and they get humongous. I'm freaking excited for those ones. And then what else did I get? Oh, and a turkey. I only got a turkey because I love turkeys, and I had a pet, and he was super sweet, named George. So I don't know. If it's friendly enough, I'll keep it as a pet. If not, we'll put it in the smoker, I guess. So, all right, I'm gonna get to finishing putting this together for the baby chicks. All right, so I think you can see me. I'm gonna introduce you to the chickies. Actually, bring you up a little bit. I don't have a view on this side, so I can't tell what I'm looking or what you're looking at. All right, guys, so we have 10 Cornish cross. These are the ones that are grown commercially. They grow big, huge breast meat. And by the time they're a couple months old, they're already having a hard time walking around. They're just a product of what humans do to the breeding process of chickens. It's kind of sad, but they taste delicious. So we have 10 of these guys. How can they get any cuter? Yeah, Absolutely adorable. Okay. And then we have 2 of the Black Jersey Giants. I am new to this breed. I've never had this breed. But these little tiny nuggets are so cute. Oh, I love them so much. They're going to get huge. I think one of the websites said 12 to 14 pounds or something. They're not apparently the best egg layer, but I just wanted something new and different. So, and they're so precious. Oh, I love them already. Oh my gosh. So we have 2 of them. So here's the other guy. And then we also have 2, or maybe 1. I thought I had 2. 2, 1. Now I only got 1. I lied. So I only got 1 of these. This is the, I don't remember the name. If I can remember, I'll put it somewhere in the screen. This one actually lays green eggs. So they're like an olive color egg. So of course the inside isn't green, but the shell is. So that's kind of neat. So yeah, again, very cute. Very, very cute. And probably my personal favorite, a turkey. Look at that little nugget. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm in love right now, guys. So anyway, this is the little turkey, and so if it's gonna grow up to be friendly, I'm gonna keep it as a pet. So it's going to sleep in my hand. Oh, I could do this all day. Oh, I'm in love. Okay, so want to see a box of chickens? This is what a box of love looks like. Aren't they just adorable? Oh, I'm so in love. So I'm going to introduce them to their new house. So this is where they're going to be living. Oh, they're probably going to be in here for maybe a month. It kind of depends. If I run out of room, this is the hay shed, so I'm going to block off a little area, and then when they get bigger, not the meat chickens, but the other ones, they're going to be free range and run around with the rest of the flock. So, okay, you little nuggets. Let's go 2 at a time, 2 at a time. Okay, so we got the heat light heating, and it's been on for a few minutes, so hopefully the straw had a chance to warm up a little bit. Although it's a super nice warm day today. But hey, don't fly away. What are you trying to do? Get back in there. Ah! Get in there. All right, let's do this a little quicker. 3 at a time. Okay, here's the olive. Ah, stay in there. What are you thinking? Get, you, monkey. Get, monkey. And the turkey. Get in there. Oh, my Lanta. Okay. So they're going to freak out for a little bit and play and run back and forth. Isn't that cute? So I've got water for them, and I'm going to put their food in here in a minute. So, yep, those are our new additions. Stay tuned. You're going to be able to watch them grow up. So, it's day 2 of having the baby chicks. And as you can tell, it is snowing. It is an absolute friggin' snowstorm right now. The last time I checked, we had about 2.5 inches of snow, and it is still freaking snowing. Scare the ducks away out of the pond. So, I saw this online, put a feather duster in with your baby chicks, and I guess they're more comfortable. So, I'm gonna get in the hay shed here. Oh, and all the other chickens are in here too. They like it in here a lot more than they like it in there. Whoa, sheep are coming. Goodness. Hi, sheeps. So, here's the other chickens. So our 2 roosters, Ashley and Big Boy. Then we have the 2 reds, Spaz, Blondie, and where's Little Gray? We do have a Little Gray Banty. She's probably in the chicken coop. So anyway, the eggs that I'm turning, belong to somebody in here, or a little gray, could be. So I just fed them and watered them again, and they're all doing good. We've got some hay bales around them to keep the wind off. But yeah, they're doing so good. So I'm gonna put the feather duster in there and see if they like it. Hi guys, so this is Turk. Turk is the turkey. And every time I come out to feed or check on them or move the light or whatever, this little nugget comes running right up to the gate. So I have to hold him. I have a feeling he's going to be a pet. So no Thanksgiving turkeys meal for this guy. But he's just so precious. Look at that. Oh, I'm in love. I just put in another heater, another light, and I also put in, if you guys can see in there, a duster, a feather duster. So I saw it online and see if they'll, hi Turk, see if they'll like it. So I just love this little dude. So yeah, I have a feeling he's going to be a pet. So say hi, Turk. I have a surprise for you. We hatched. Look at that little nugget. I am so over the moon right now. Look at the chickie. Oh, he's gonna go to sleep. Okay, so we're gonna leave that little nugget in the incubator for a little bit until it's all dry, until it's all fluffy. It's been a hard week. There's some drama happening at work, and I'm tired. It has been a long couple weeks. The whole coronavirus thing too is that things have gotten a little nuts. So we're trying to keep a level head. We're realists. We're not panicking, but it's been a rough, my job has been a little bit stressful lately. So when I come home to see something like this, it just warms my heart. So okay, I just came out to do chores. So in a nutshell, I'm going to go back in and show you Peep, who I've named, the little chickie's name is Peep. But the poor turkey did die. We're not sure what happened. I don't think he was actually eating or drinking. I tried, I don't know what, there must have been something wrong with him. But anyway. Okay, so here's our new chickens. There's one turkey right there. Hi, turkeys. They're so cute. So we ended up getting 10 more meat chickens, and we're gonna stagger them, you know, a couple, sorry, I'm gonna shut the cage. We're gonna stagger them a couple weeks apart because we wanna be able to process the meat chickens, you know, not all at once. It's a little bit overwhelming. So if we can do 10 a day, that's not too overwhelming. We did lose one out of the first bunch. Not sure what happened. It just died. It was healthy, and then all of a sudden stuff happens when it comes with chicks. So I'm gonna go show you Peep. I need 2 hands to lock the gate. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm walking out to my makeshift nursery because the other chickens we bought, it was about a week or so ago, they're just too big to put the new chick or Peep in with. So I'll show you the other meat birds that we have. And they have their own, well, it's part of our chicken coop. So, oh, they're all sleeping. They're in there. So they're pretty spoiled. Their whole life, although it's going to be kind of short, is going to be spoiled. That's the way it should be, in my opinion. So, okay, so we're going to go in here. Now, the first egg that we did on the 3rd, I think it was the 3rd, it was not fertile. So I did dispose of that. And then the other egg, unfortunately, the incubator had a little bit of a hiccup and it got a little bit hot, maybe for a couple hours, maybe overnight, I'm not sure. But it did kill the baby chick. So, but we do have good news. We have Peep. Hi, Peep. Hi, Peep. So I have a pink feather boa. I was actually going to give it to my little cousin. And it's Peep's now. Come here, Peep. So this is Peep. Whoops. Hold on, Peep. Hang on, sweetheart. There we go. That's Peep. Hi, Peep. So see her little feet? They're a little bit fuzzy. They have little feathers on her little feet. So she is definitely part Banty. We don't know who the mother or father is, which is fine. She's just going to be an egg layer. Hopefully she is a little girl. And so I don't know. I was really hoping I'd have at least 3 viable eggs to do kind of that little experiment if it's going to be hens versus roosters. And I'm going to do it again. So some of the research I've done, it has like a 90% success rate. So if you want to have a better chance of hatching hens, there's people out there that said it's like 90% accurate. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to love them no matter what. But if it's a rooster, we'll probably eat it for dinner because we don't need any more stinking roosters. But she's going to be great. She's going to live here on the farm. Hopefully she's a girl. But yeah, so the other 2 eggs were not viable, which, you know, it happens and it's kind of a bummer, but we did get one. We're a very small farm here. They're just for personal use only. So we didn't hatch, you know, 10 or 20 of them, and we're hatching them from our own stock. So what I want to do is with the Jersey Giants and the Olive Egger, I just kind of want to add a little bit of diversity to our flock. So plus they were so cute. How can you say no? I couldn't say no, obviously. And I ended up buying 2 more stinking turkeys. So there she is in her little feather boa. Okay, folks, stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more craziness and the lambs are going to be coming very soon. Until next time, guys. Hope you have a great week. Okay, friends, so in a nutshell, so it wasn't the greatest video because we didn't have a whole lot of eggs that were viable to do that test, but it was fun and she's super cute, and we got a whole bunch of chickens this year. So these guys are going to be moving out of this pen very soon. Sorry, there's cables and cords everywhere, but a couple turkeys and... actually getting, oh my goodness, sorry guys, I've got crap everywhere. The Olive Egger, a couple turkeys, the Jersey Giants, and they still love their feather duster, and we have a hen up there laying eggs. So so it was a great experiment, and we'll find out the sex of that little chick probably in a month or so. I can't really tell yet, and I don't know how to sex chicks, but it was so much fun. And stay tuned for just a little bit longer because we have baby lambs. We have 8 of them. So I'm going to be editing that video over the next few days, and you'll get to see that very soon too. And they are super cute. So I'll give you a quick little preview. So stay tuned for just another minute longer. Okay, and here is Peep. Look at how big she got. She's that one right there in the middle. So I felt really bad because she's going to be in here probably for a couple more weeks until we get the other, the turkey pen switched for the meat pen. Anyway, we're going to be doing some moving around. These guys, I felt really bad that Peep didn't have a friend and the other 2 eggs didn't live. So I went and bought a couple more chicks to keep Peep happy. So, yep. She's in here for just a little bit longer, but yeah, she's doing great. Love her. Okay, so the meat chickens, they are not the smartest bird in the world. So they still had water, but it was dirty. So I took it out, put it back in, and they are acting like they've never seen water before. So they still had water. They do this every single time. They're not smart, but these guys are only about a month a month and a few days old, so they're pretty freaking big already. But now they're all in together, so there's a couple different sizes. The big ones are a month and a few days, and the other ones are a week behind them, I think. So, but yeah, they live a good life. They have the heat light house. They have their feed house, which is covered, and there's a big old bowl of food in there. And they have natural sunlight. Yeah, they're pretty spoiled. And then the rams, yeah, hi rams. Well, and Ruckus.